EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us for the first time to the lively capital city of Dublin, Ireland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 33-yard line.
McCarthy now going to start with a pass. That's going to be caught. And he'll be brought down after that big game, but the marker is down. This one probably coming back. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's taken in by Ty Chandler. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 38 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On first down, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. The way to start a game, not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. Play action. It's Howard. Well, here down the field. It was ball. Incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's caught. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground is Jaylen Wallace. And the Steelers have a first and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
That's another Steelers
they'll run with Johnson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Johnson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown there.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Once more from the 2. Third and goal. From the gun, it's Howard. To the goal line and in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
We'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The pass rush gets home and he goes down. That's the 4-time All-Pro T.J. Watt in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Hawkinson in motion. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. And we get a stoppage for an injury. Oh, that is T.J. Watt, who is in some discomfort. On this 1st down, it's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Howard. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 20. That's a Steeler first down. Howard. Now a screen set up for Johnson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
2nd and 5. Here's Johnson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it so hard.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. Get across the 20. Mark him at the 22-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll put Addison in motion. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Got room past the 35. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Out to his right. Oh, he's probably a man across the field, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay.
Wow, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball. The bat ball hits his hands more times than not. It's going to be a takeaway. I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And now it's going to be third down. To throw is Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is caught. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Teams take over first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a couple. To throw is McCarthy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Moore going in motion. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. To the left side into the hands of Moore. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Juan Thornhill that time. Good cover, able to knock it away.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20.
First and 10 at the 33.
Moore going in motion. Throwing again is McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. A throw left side, gonna be intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And he's gonna bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Steelers. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to...
He works free, right side. And he will dive into the end zone. 87 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, it's one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it. But when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, and it's because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, right back to Johnson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Johnson. We'll get this to about midfield. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. Howard. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Here we go, set.
Give it right at the middle. Here's Johnson. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and you can see the results.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they need 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Another run here with Johnson. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is a 1st National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And will be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19 Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
19 Tiger, 19. 60 back.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Go. 280. 46 down, man. 5-4. 4-2. Hey, 4-2, yo. Hey, Gray 57. Hey, 74. Hey, Gray 15. Gray 15. Wait, look.
Now Wentz. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Here we go. Back. 180.
Wentz. This one is pulled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Riker down on for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go. Sack.
On the handoff, Johnson is running right. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Johnson. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
A run on first and goal. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Second and goal at the 10-yard line.
From the gun, it's Howard. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jalen Redmond getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it third and goal.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
On third and goal, here's Howard. It is brought in the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead.
51. Vikings 13.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
5-7. 4-8. Two jack. Two. Kill.
They'll put Addison in motion. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Kill. Don't go. 124. Tokyo. This 5-7. 74. This 5-7. Wait, son.
To throw, Wentz. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Common 1st down, it's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Blake Cashman, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, 4 Tokyo. Grade 15. 82. What?
Throwing is Wentz. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender in the pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already got me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Warren. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a toss left side for Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
In motion, it's Jefferson. To throw, here's Wentz. Forced to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is Wentz. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zone.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He spins to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. You let this go deep for Jefferson. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Echols. And the Steelers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one in the win column for